y'all got out of the car the other day, and my old man was right here, why was y'all being rude? Because that right there made him cry all night.
Rude about what?
Laughing at him.
About what?
I don't know. Y'all were sitting, your old lady was sitting right here staring at him, and so were y'all's friends, and y'all were cracking up. When you came out, you looked at him too.
Oh, no, we just got back.
Well,
Now, don't answer no stupid question.
That's not stupid. I'm just asking.
I promise you that every day I come out here from now on, I'm going to make fun of you.
Well,
I don't
just like
care.
I'm going to do you.
I don't care if you sit over there and cry yourself to sleep every night.
Well, you don't have to.
But if you don't break your over there.
I want you to put me out. I want you to do it.
Leanne, he can't put you in jail.
I know we
Go to
can't.
hell, you son of a...
Get the hell out of this
No,
yard.
you put me out. You start.
You gonna
You do something.
put your
If it's not already painfully obvious, these neighbors have a long history of dislike for each other.
get the out of the yard. Get the out of here.
Put your hands on me.
Come on. Come on.
Having failed to talk his neighbor off his property, the homeowner tries a different approach.
Don't. Babe, stop. Stop, please stop. Stop. Oh, my God. Stop. Babe, please come here. Just stop.
Oh, really?
Get the out. Everybody's going. Go.
While it's not clear what started this particular fight, or what happened after, one thing is certain. This altercation could have been avoided if they had a nice big fence between their yards.
We call the law.
Deptford is a quiet suburb in New Jersey, and where George Nagus, the man driving the car in this video, believes would be a perfect place to settle down and raise a family. Even the fake blue palm trees in his next-door neighbor's yard don't put him off spending his entire savings on his first house. However, after he moves in, a dispute with the same neighbor over the property boundary threatens to derail his new life.
Don't come over my side anymore.
Where that post is my property line?
No, your
Just step back.
your property line is back there.
You don't know where the property line is? You do it again. I had a surveyor on here. You can try to take me all you want. I really don't care.
Where is your surveyor?
Don't worry about it.
Show me the markers.
I don't have to show you. I don't have to show you.
The neighbor is claiming the fence line is inaccurate, and the caution tape is the actual property line.
It's my post.
You don't know who you're with.
Okay, coward.
Well, come on over and meet me in the street if I'm a coward, punk. Meet me in the street. Let's go.
You see your...
Let's go.
You
and me,
see...
let's go, punk.
You see your
You
fence?
call me a coward? Let's go.
You see your fence? Don't come
see-
on...
I'll
Don't
come
call...
on the- Come over there right now.
Now you're trespassing.
I'll come right on my property.
Now you're trespassing.
My
Boom.
property right here.
You're
right here's
trespassing.
my property line. Right here. Come on. Call the cops if I'm trespassing.
And in fact, in the past 2 years, George has called the police at least 6 times.
Okay.
You're
Who jumped over
This
whose
is my
fence?
property, dude. I'm a little bitch.
Keep acting like that.
Who can argue with the neighbor who invents his own property line dance? Definitely not George. He can barely contain his laughter.
You ain't gonna move me at all. I'll stay right here all day.
You stay there. I got all day too.
Okay, good.
In no mood to back down, the neighbor starts hammering in post where he thinks the boundary should be.
Bash you.
Now you're threatening me.
That's your head right there. See it on that ground?
Now you're threatening
Show it to
me.
the cop.
That will be showed to the prosecutor.
Oh, you big shut up.
While most disputes are settled on the local township level, this one goes to court.
That post will be ripped out.
Okay, show your ass.
Turns out that George owns more than he thinks, and the neighbor is forced to move his fence 3 feet back. The judge issues a no-contact order to prevent any further harassment.
Threatening.
See you later, girlfriend.
This truce holds for a while. But recently, the neighbor is seen recklessly firing a BB gun in his yard, and George reports him to the cops. They don't press charges, but this local war rages on.
I'm a little bitch.
You.
Behind this door, a grandmother is being yelled at by her neighbors, who are tired of her dog running around on their shared staircase.
Your dog's out here barking at my sister.
Things are calm when suddenly,
Get out of it. Get out.
Get out of it.
The grandmother gets shoved backwards and nearly falls off her feet.
Call the police.
How dare you attack my grandmother?
And then you know you killed her because you keep letting the dog out here. Yeah. Don't you guys think it's time you grew up?
The neighbors are now blaming each other for every issue in their apartment complex, including a deceased pet.
We killed that cat.
Yes.
No, we didn't.
I have a full-time job. I have kids.
The neighbors are trying to change the subject because they realize that they are being recorded. And in Arizona, shoving could be considered assault.
You just attacked her. I can't.
The two sets of neighbors continue arguing until the police later show up to cool the heated situation.
Yourself.
And even though it hasn't boiled over to pushing and shoving again, these torrid-tempered neighbors have yet to resolve their red-hot rivalry.
You don't know anything. You don't know anything.
If parking and trash issues can separately cause friction between neighbors, together, things can get very messy indeed. Like in Toledo, Ohio, where this woman is moving her neighbor's trash cans out of the way. They are blocking the parking spot in front of her house. Her neighbor doesn't think she's done anything wrong.
You don't have the right to park in front of your house. It's a public street. I can have 7 cars parked on the street. It don't matter.
And supported by her husband,
The public street.
she starts to move them right back. Not to be outdone, the woman's friend just wheels them away again.
Really overdrafting.
The woman is now trying to park.
It's not yours either.
But with both sides now locked in a standoff, tempers, like the trash cans, are about to spill over. The street winds up littered with garbage. But this trash tit for tat is not over yet. The woman in purple is determined to have the last word. Police later arrive, and this woman is fined for dumping trash illegally on the street. The neighbors no longer live next door to each other.
I don't give a You don't touch my property.
Nothing is neighbors riled up like a boundary dispute.
Don't touch my board.
Why are you reaching under my fence?
My side of the fence. You mind?
Catching a neighbor encroaching upon our property is enough to send even the most level-headed of us into a tailspin.
You're not moving this because it's not your property.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
I just did.
Like the man driving this truck in Lake Cushman, Washington. He's convinced that part of his neighbor's shed is sitting on his land. And after 25 years of stewing over it, he's finally had enough. The truck driver has some choice words for his neighbor, too.
By the way, they will be charging you for this. You're not good demolition for free. If you don't like it, get a survey done.
The argument over this shed stretches back generations. It began when the neighbor's grandfather first put it here 25 years ago. The guy in the truck has always claimed that the shed extends 2 feet into his land. And now, after repeated warnings, he's decided to do something about it.
Sure, tell the cops, I gave you over years to pull this down.
This reckless act of destruction might have won the battle, but it hasn't won the war. The owner of the shed is now building a legal case against his truck-driving neighbor. So their 25-year-old feud is set to continue even longer. School sports are more than just about who wins and loses. They also allow for students to show off their school spirit. and passionately cheer on their fellow classmates. But when two neighborhood rival schools face off against each other, sometimes that school spirit doesn't go as planned. It's halftime at a Kentucky high school basketball game between two neighboring rivals. What starts off as a playful fight between the two schools' mascots, a ram and a bulldog, quickly turns into a real brawl. Rabid fans in the student section cheer wildly as the ram and bulldog trade blows near mid-court. The mascot melee spills down to the end of the court, and it appears the bulldog has the upper hand. The halftime entertainment, though, is over as quickly as it started when, who else? A teacher comes over to break up the tussle between these two neighboring mascots. So we're going to say it's a draw between the ram and the bulldog from Kentucky. It's 8 a.m. in Reading, Pennsylvania, and Deborah Marie is getting ready to go to work.
Reading, Pennsylvania is a very, very great place to live. I recently purchased a home, so while I was getting renovated, I was staying with a relative of mine. I normally park right in front of where we live, but because I got home at like 1 in the morning, there was absolutely no parking.
So Deborah parked on the yellow line across the street. But the next morning, a neighbor claims Deborah has parked too close to her car.
What makes you different?
I don't care.
What makes you different than me?
What makes me different than you?
Yes.
The fact that I've lived here for 20
Okay, and I live over there and I pay rent as well.
If I knew that it was a problem, I would have never parked in front of her home to avoid, any confrontations. But at that point, I realized that she was also parked illegally on a yellow line as well, in front of her own home. I guess she just thought that she was exempt from the laws.
Aren't you late for work? And you don't need to park on the yellow line either.
I took out my phone because she just felt way too entitled, so it just escalated.
She doesn't need to park here. I don't know where
Look, she's on the yellow line. I'm on the yellow line. Slim, go over there. What do you see? Both of us parked on the yellow line. But because she lives here, exactly, you're not supposed to park here either. But because she lives there,
don't park here.
Don't
park up against my
Please
car.
stay 6 feet away. Coronavirus. You are a Karen. Back away.
She charged towards me.
Back away.
And my reflexes, they're just too fast. And my arm extended and she flew back.
Call the cops. I got it on camera. I got it on camera.
My head is open.
I got it on camera. I got it on camera, so go ahead. I could call the cops, or you could call the cops, and we could show them the footage.
When I pushed the woman and she fell, at that moment I was very scared. I'm not even gonna lie, because when she got up, there was blood. So I'm like, call the cops. At that point, because I knew that I had it on camera, and the proof is in the pudding. You can see her charging towards me.
Why are you near me? And I put my hand out. Why are you near? You're still coming near me.
You're near me.
You're on the yellow line too. She has to be to work and she's starting ruckus.
I have to be at work and I'm starting ruckus.
Yes.
You're right.
Yes.
Now I have a lump on my head with blood.
So we both gonna get a ticket.
I did not think that was the end of it. She grabbed her daughter.
What is your problem?
What is your mom's problem or your aunt's problem or your grandma's problem? She's yelling at
3 inches from her bumper.
She's on the yellow line as well. She's scolding me for being on the yellow line, and she's on the yellow line.
She just said a couple of words and then went back inside. After that, that's when the cops were called and the cops came.
The police arrive, but no arrests are made.
The cop was like, let me see the video. I didn't get a ticket. He did give me a warning, and he said next time, don't go around doing stuff like that because she could have got severely hurt. Whenever I go over to my relative's house, clearly see that she's still parking on the yellow line.
You are a Karen.
My perspective on neighbors: avoid any confrontation. Respect thy neighbor. Like, just respect.
This man and his neighbor have been feuding for over a year, leading to this angry exchange right on the street.
Stuff that thing up your.
Go f yourself.
No.
Go f
You are
yourself.
the most disrespectful son of a.
Go f yourself, Cuffy.
You have no respect for yourself.
Go f yourself, Cuffy.
I find that on, and it's gonna go right up your.
Go f yourself.
Yeah. Well, I already put in a complaint to the police yesterday about you.
Go f yourself.
Say it again.
Go f yourself.
Don't say it to my face, you idiot. Come on out.
Go f yourself.
Next time I see you face to face, you're the one that's gonna go f yourself.
Go f yourself.
Fortunately, the rivals don't come to blows, and both men eventually
Go f yourself.
stand down.
Go f yourself.
That's all, folks. Almost.
Go f yourself.
This is my dock here. The neighbors started feeding the birds, dumping a bunch of bird seed in front of my dock.
Justin Schott's boat dock and his access to it is the basis of an ongoing boundary dispute. The only way Justin can get to his dock is by walking through his neighbor's property.
I guess he thinks he's being clever, trying to get all the geese to poop on my dock.
Get off my yard.
Sorry, buddy, got the legal right to be here.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Get off my yard. You got the legal right to lay down.
Got the legal right to be here, buddy.
Yeah.
Boundary disputes make up nearly 20% of all fights between neighbors. But this issue is escalating way beyond that.
Off my yard.
Well, you want to play this way?
Call the police.
Call them. I have the legal right to be here.
I'm gonna call the police.
Oh, okay.
Call the cops. Call the cops. I want the cops.
I don't like the birds being fed in front of my dock there to try and piss me off and make me mad.
911.
I have the legal right to be here.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Justin believes he has an easement, which is the right to access someone else's property. In order to get to his dock, Justin has to cross through his neighbor's yard, which this neighbor clearly isn't allowing Justin to do.
Get my phone. Right now. Go get my phone. You're going to jail. If you ever come across my property again, I'll kill you.
Threatening someone's life can be punishable with prison time.
Doesn't have to be like this.
This dispute is about to escalate beyond simply verbal threats.
Get off it. Push you right into the weeds.
Please stop touching my golf cart. Please stop pushing the golf cart.
You're on my property, Justin.
I have the legal right to be here.
No, you don't have the legal right. You just hit me with a golf cart.
Please let me leave. Please let me leave. Please let me leave.
That physical act gives Justin cause to call the police and report an assault.
Please let me leave,
Get
Corey.
off my yard. Stay off. Don't ever bring that thing on my yard again. Don't ever bring it on my yard again.
Later, the police come and fill out a report. As of this taping, charges have yet to be filed.
How you like that?
And the dispute between these neighbors rages on.
It's assault and I'm pressing charges. You're on video.
You're going to jail.
It's 1:30 a.m. Do you know where your neighbor is? Unfortunately, this Utah family does, after they wake up to the sound of their neighbor revving his car in an open garage. According to the woman recording this video, her neighbor's racket is nothing new. However, this time she wants proof for the police. And tonight, she captures more than just a noise complaint.
No, I'm just sitting here videoing him. Oh, you just got caught on video. I'm calling the police, you pieces of What are you doing?
The man then tries to rationalize his behavior, saying his kids are hungry.
I can't start my car to go to the gas station.
Well, since you just vandalized my house, you piece of
I can't park my car to go to the gas station?
You know what? We have asked you 900 times.
Park my car to go to the gas station to get the kids a snack without you messing.
Ticked off, the woman and her husband go outside to plead with their neighbor. Seen here on the building security camera. But their appeals fall on deaf ears, and the racket continues. Unfortunately for the couple, as well as those within earshot, the neighborhood feud continues to rage on with no end in sight.
Someone's messing with your signs.
Annoyed that neighbors keep stealing his chosen candidate's campaign signs, this homeowner is ready to defend his turf, paintball style.
Got the bait pile all filled up with bait, ready to go. Got the old gun ready to go. Come try and steal my again.
Lying in wait for hours, the homeowner watches over his lawn, paintballs primed and ready for action. When the sneaky sign bandits make their move, they get the message loud and clear to keep their hands to themselves. Apparently, not everyone in the neighborhood has heard about this homeowner's tenacity towards protecting his property. For another neighbor attempts to steal the signs the very next night.
What the
And he also receives a barrage of paintballs. So remember, when it comes to lawn signs, to paraphrase our 44th president, don't steal, vote.
I see him running.
Out of here. Huffman is a rural community about an hour northeast of Houston, and it's where Sam Parks and his family have called home for more than 30 years.
My family was one of the first few families out on this road. Our neighbors are about as an equal mix of Americans as anybody could ever hope to get.
But it turns out trouble has been brewing next door for decades.
This feud has been going on with my neighbor now for 22 years.
Even though his original feud was with an older generation, Sam finds himself still clashing with their kids.
He's gonna lay my ass out, you hear that?
What started in the early 90s as an argument in the woods has now become near daily fights that are triggered by almost anything.
You was in your travel trailer.
What are you gonna do?
And I come outside.
Talking
way over here.
Every time you come out to talk about me and trigger me?
That's the Dunning effect. That's when somebody's so stupid they don't know how dumb they are.
Some of their most frequent fights are started because of the neighbors' dogs.
When they got their puppies, I expressed to my neighbor's husband, there's a leash law in Texas. You have to contain your animal.
You better if you kept them dogs put up like the leash law requires you to.
He got mad and bucked up and said, well, look, if you've got a problem with it, you just call the dog pound. And so we did. And the dog pound came and gave them a warning. The next day, they took that warning, tore it up, and threw it in our yard.
After the animal control incident, the neighbors decided to step up their technology in this neighborhood war.
My daughter came and told me that my neighbor was installing cameras, and she knew from the location that it would be a problem.
And as you can tell, pointed directly into our yard. How up is that? So why are you pointing cameras directly in my yard?
Her placing that camera was just disgusting.
You have to invade my yard. No, I'm not invading. Yeah, what's your camera showing? Right?
It shows you acting like
right into my daughter's window.
With the neighbors pointing multiple cameras directly into his yard, Sam comes to the conclusion the cameras are only there to rile him up.
And so this is how you go with people.
The camera vantage point that she put up there was to instigate my anger. It was to draw my ire. I'm seeing war crimes, neighborhood war crimes.
With verbal threats and camera surveillance escalating, events come to a head at the fence line with his neighbor's uncle.
He was calling me out.
Come on, parasite! Talk some
When I walked over there, I knew where that incident could end up. That had already been calculated.
The neighbors yell back and forth at one another when suddenly the uncle has heard enough.
You want to come out in the yard?
I'm right here, bitch!
No, you want to come out of your yard?
For what? I can hear you. You're so stretched out. I can hear you. What do you need to say? Oh, real cool, bud.
Yeah, like kids do.
Come on, Brick. Yeah, that's what you can do.
Since the wire shelf showdown, Sam has continued to record his neighbor's antics for his own safety, but he sees no end in sight to this long-standing feud.
Do I see a way for peace? Peace would be a for sale sign. Peace would be an open house next door. I have an allergy to those people. There's no amount of Benadryl that will cure my allergy. Only solution is they move.
You got y'all on video. No, I ain't worried. You need to be. Can you shut up and let's end this?
The city of Maricopa, Arizona lies in the middle of the Sonoran Desert, and for recent resident Dustin Petter, it's the perfect oasis for making a fresh start with his family.
I have lived here for 5 years now, and I would definitely consider this an all-American neighborhood. Everyone waves at each other as they drive by.
While Dustin and his family may enjoy the small-town living, not everyone is greeting them with a wave.
What are you recording? You don't have permission to record us.
Dustin has previously called the police on his neighbor for making aggressive comments towards him. All of this stems back to when they first met.
I noticed a guy throwing some garbage away. I didn't recognize him, and I asked him if he could not use those dumpsters, and he gave me a pretty dirty look and told me he lived here. And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize."
This simple misunderstanding has grown into a feud lasting years, and it's gotten so bad, Dustin now calls his neighbor the bully.
I was driving around the loop to come back to my house. Just as I was coming around the corner, the bully was backing out of his driveway. I saw him look right at me. He started to pull forward, but he was driving very slow, almost walking speed, it seemed like. And he was doing it on purpose, I'm sure, just to aggravate me. But I thought, no big deal. I've got my son in the back seat in his car seat, and I just want to get home. Finally, we get to my house, and I'm about to turn into the driveway, and he stops.
Say something.
And now I have to cut the steering wheel a little sharper to clear the corner of his car to pull into the driveway. But I was feeling uneasy. What was he going to do? He did end up getting out of his vehicle, and he started walking towards my truck.
You trying to hit me? You hear me?
So with my son being in the car, I did fear for the life of my son.
Go back to San Bernardino. Go back to San Bernardino.
It was kind of a racial put down, but it scared me when he said that, because I thought, wow, he knows I came from San Bernardino. He knows that much about me, so he did his research on me.
Dustin once again reports the man to local authorities, but the harassment doesn't stop there.
I was pulling away from my house to go check my mail. I had to go past the bully's house. So I was driving towards his direction, and his car was facing towards me with the high beams on. Just as I was about to pass his car, he stepped out into the street right in front of my truck.
Trying to hit me? Better call a cop.
Yes!
He pulls out his cell phone and he calls 911.
Yeah, he has a gun. Yeah. He's sitting here right in front of me.
Then he told the dispatcher that I had pulled a gun out on him, which I obviously did not. I think, unbeknownst to the bully, I had a dash cam, and everything was caught right there on video. So I figured, you go ahead, you give them your story, the truth will all come out. It's caught on video. Sure enough, I was exonerated from any of those claims that the bully had made, and he ended up getting in trouble.
Police charged the neighbor with filing a false claim and blocking traffic on the road.
After that incident, unfortunately, it wasn't the end of it. There were a few minor incidents that had taken place after that one.
Can you stop blocking traffic?
Yeah, it's blocking our path. I'm gonna go ahead and call the police. We're out here playing baseball, and he decided to sit outside facing us and heckle us, insults about us, me and my 7-year-old son.
Despite the neighbor's petty bullying, Dustin and his family still embrace their community.
We love our neighbors. We have great neighbors here. It's just a tight-knit little neighborhood. I love the fact that my family lives in small town USA. We can call on our neighbors to help out if there's ever another incident.
There are neighborhood beefs.
What? Have you been throwing these in my yard? No.
And then there are neighborhood wars. 22-year-old student and Pittsburgh native Maya Nickens knows all too well about the latter after her seemingly friendly and longtime neighbor does the unexpected.
The neighborhood I live in is a cul-de-sac that is extremely secluded. For the most part, it is as quiet as a church. I actually grew up here, so I know everyone, I know their kids, we all went to school together, we all played together.
But while attending an online college class after a day full of work, her peaceful neighborhood turns ugly.
So I got home about 5 minutes before my class started. Hurry up, parked my car, run in the house. About an hour and a half later, and my neighbor drives up. Her van is in front of my car, both looking at each other. And she starts laying on her horn for about 5 minutes.
Maya's car is parked legally, but the neighbor oddly has issues with her parking job.
I look out the window. Why is she laying on her horn like this? And then she stopped, walked down her driveway, disappeared for maybe 2 minutes. And I just felt in my soul something was wrong. And she starts to walk up with that flat shovel. I immediately started to panic because I had no idea what this lady was gonna do. And takes the first swing at my windshield and screams, "Get your car!" And continues to land about 7, 8, 9 blows to the windshield, hits the front bumper, hits the sunroof. Get your car! It felt like I was in a nightmare. The only thing I could think to do was call the police because I've never been in any type of situation like this before. I've never even gotten a speeding ticket, so I didn't know what to do. And then my mother came downstairs out of her bedroom and opened up the front door. And I'm like, Mom, I need you to shut the door now.
The unprovoked and violent attack causes over $10,000 of damage to Maya's treasured vehicle.
I was filled with rage. Something I wanted my whole life, worked from the ground up, 18 years old. This was something I held as my prized possession, being destroyed with every swing by this lady. I could not stop crying because all I thought about was how am I going to get to work to support myself if I don't have a vehicle? This vehicle has opened so many doors for me in my life, and it was just taken away.
Thankfully, Maya's insurance company covers the $10,000 in damages. Her neighbor is charged with 2 misdemeanor counts in order to attend anger management classes. What's more, the attack still leaves Maya uneasy.
I don't go outside anymore unless I'm leaving. They glare at us when we're outside. Family's been here for 23 years and we're here to stay. This is our home, this is our neighborhood, and we are not gonna let some people make us feel like we're unwelcomed in our own home. And if they come on our side of the property, we will call the police and have them for trespassing.
Little Egg, New Jersey is a small, laid-back township on the Atlantic Ocean, where Eliza and Brad Rhodes relocate from the city with Brad's parents.
Brad and I and Brad's parents all moved down together. It was a new start, living on the water. It's a small shore town, so people have lived here generation after generation. We thought this was the perfect neighborhood until we met our next-door neighbors. Our neighbors are an older couple who have lived here for over 40 years.
According to Eliza, the first warning sign is when the neighbors make an unusual complaint.
They didn't like the smell of our dryer sheets because our vent faces the side of their house. So we went out and bought dryer balls because we're trying to accommodate because we're the new family in town.
And then whatever it was, they would pick out the next thing.
In the following months, the neighbors become more antisocial. So Eliza and Brad start to record them, and it only adds to the weirdness when the neighbor starts cackling at them.
She sounds like a witch.
Even though the neighbor is taking pictures of Brad and Eliza, she is annoyed that they are recording her. So one day, when Brad is in the front yard, her husband launches a verbal attack.
Get in the ground, you piece of.
You will? Is that all stand?
Stalker!
Stand?
Stalker!
What's the matter?
Stalker! That's you!
You're crazy.
Yeah, you're crazy. Then what are you doing with the phone? Get the phone out of here.
So now you hit.
Yeah, hit you piece of.
When it became physical, it took it to a whole other level. Once that line was crossed, we were afraid. We didn't know where the next step was gonna go.
What happens next is worse than Eliza and Brad could ever imagine. Eliza Rhodes is shocked that her neighbors have gone online, discovered she has a criminal record from years ago for buying and possessing drugs, and are using this information to harass her.
I was a heroin addict, and I did whatever I had to do to get the next one. And then got sober, met Brad, got sober.
Felons.
Eliza has now been drug and alcohol-free for 8 years.
You're felons. You're felons.
And works to help others in recovery, so she finds her neighbors' taunts tough to take.
I feel very judged, actually tearing up. It was actually really hard to hear every single day all of these horrific things I had done while in my addiction.
And the insults only get worse.
You make me sick to look at you. When I see you, I want to throw the up.
This is what the neighborhood has to put up with.
It would be daily. They would yell constantly.
Are you drunk?
Shut
Are you
up.
high?
Shut up.
Yeah. Hank. Look at that pushed-in face. Incestuous.
Eliza and Brad report their neighbors to the police.
Just give me your driver's license number. I will issue you something.
But the neighbors also call the cops with wild claims of their own that are untrue.
We got investigated for running a meth house,
Elder abuse.
holding someone hostage in the house, and literally the cops were on this street every single day.
But just as Eliza and Brad are in the process of taking the neighbors to court, suddenly everything changes. After 3.5 difficult years,
You're a stupid.
they get the welcome news that their neighbors
You deserve to be in
You almost hit me.
are relocating to a different state. They don't know why, but they're just happy that they're gone.
Since our neighbors have moved, Brad and I will go out back and sit in the hammock at night and look at the stars, and we couldn't do that before. Couldn't enjoy the yard. Couldn't enjoy the water. Today we can.
If you're stupid, you belong in a nursing home. Because you got dementia.
If I could say anything to my neighbors, I would say, 1, you reap what you sow. 2, karma. The third thing I would say is, we didn't give up as a family, and we won.